go. What is up, everybody?
Hey.
I see
How
Kevin's
y'all
in the
doing?
house. Santa's in the house.
Anna, what's going on? Hey, Kevin.
The
Y'all know how we do it. It's just another impromptu, spur of the moment. Hey,
yep,
y'all, here we are.
yep. Matter of fact, this all kind of started about what 3 o'clock? No, it wasn't even. It
Yeah,
wasn't even that early. I think it was
yeah.
like 4. Um, and so well, here we are.
Here we are.
But
Nothing set up, nothing's ready. We're going to try to get something ready here in a minute.
yep, I'm gonna be playing with there the
That
the boojum that Jeremy calls it. Let's see here. I think that's what he called
turbo
the cow.
twin jet engine.
Yeah, the boojum with the jet engines attached to it.
I've got a pocket knife to get engraved. I've got a tumbler on the gantry where I need to hit the go button on. And
Yeah.
I've got some chainsaw bars I want to try to get cleaned off and maybe do something with. There's 3 dogs.
What's up, three dogs? There's
Mr.
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Howdy, Lawrence. The no, we I know I guess I wasn't on since what? I guess early last week. Yeah, I've been working around the house. I've been trying to get some where I started my honeydew list from my wife's first vacation week or other vacation week, couple back. I guess it was July or first of the month. Uh, I ended up finishing up quite a bit. I got a little bit left, but we're getting there.
Telling somebody earlier I have not even touched any of my machines this week. I've been playing with Python, doing some programming, but I haven't messed with any of my machines. Trying to follow Jack silent. But yeah, 3 dogs. Yeah, you heard me say good morning in that video, but I was just talking to somebody that was walking by. That's pretty straightforward. All I was showing was when you have a model put up, and I can show it right now. Matter of fact,
Go ahead.
since we own the subject, go ahead and start doing something. I reckon. I'm going to do this in Bamboo Studio because it pulls up faster than SnapMaker, but they're both the same thing.
Oh, Santa, I saw your post earlier. How's your dog doing? Have you went? Have you even went to get her yet?
Let's see what here.
Hey, we got 7 people in here. Hmm.
7 people already?
Yep.
They must not nothing be on YouTube.
No. Or TV.
Or
Well, I
TV.
wanted to get on tonight because now that our my kid's school starts back next week, Monday, and which this week because of some of the surrounding counties have already started back, so some of the games and stuff like that's already started. My daughter's done had 2 volleyball games this week, and then she's part of the school dance team, so they'll be dancing tomorrow night during halftime. So I won't be here tomorrow night, so it was just easier for me to do it tonight.
No time like the present.
That's exactly right.
All right, this is the model I was showing in that video. I was actually doing that video while I was at the office this morning. The only thing we're concerned with right here is trying to wrap text around any particular model that you have brought into your build plate. So once you have the model brought into your build plate, all you gotta do is click on it, make sure it is selected, and then click the text tool button. That's all you gotta do. Come up here and type whatever you want, anything. But all your controls are right here as far as your thickness, your size. You can make it 20 millimeters if you want to, and you can see how the letters are all jacked up right there because it's following the curvature of these ridges right here. So if you
Okay.
grab that box right there and drag it up, you can watch it wrap around that model. And right now they look a little broad. Um, You'll be surprised, even at how far these are sticking out, how much you can get away with no supports. You'll be
Yeah.
surprised what you can get away with right there. But that is still a little broad, so I'll take that down to maybe 1 millimeter thick, and you
Okay.
won't
When you
need any
say one
supports for that
millimeter thick,
whatsoever.
you're saying 1 millimeter off the wall, right?
Uh, yes,
Okay.
shooting from the wall. So if you make that
Because
three
actually,
millimeters,
I'm learning just like he is because this is something I haven't done yet.
if I deselect it, you can see what it's going to look like there. That's 3 millimeters right there. That's
Okay.
that's too much. You can
Yeah.
always click on it, double click back on your text, bring it back down to 1 millimeter, and when you click deselect your model, you'll see what it's going to look like right there.
Okay. Now, can you
That's
change the color of that before you put it on there,
um,
or is that something you have to paint
not
after?
before. That's something you and right here. That's something you have to paint in. You could click your
Okay.
model and right over here,
Uh
you
huh.
got this selected. So two. I've got two spools loaded. So I'm gonna hit the number 2 on my keyboard,
Okay. So,
and it will
oh,
know to
okay.
take that text and feed it with the second spool slot.
Okay. So
You'll
that
have
is
that.
going to be a lot easier for him when he's doing that on that jug.
That's all you have to do. It's that simple. Just make sure your model is selected and click your text tool and type what you want it to say, and you're
And
done with
Robert, since we've done this on this, it's going to be recorded and it'll be put on. Um, it will be on YouTube, so you can go back and watch that and stop it as he's going through with that.
it. Oh
Uh,
yeah, if it
um,
was too fast, definitely.
yeah. So if you need to stop it or do a part of it or whatever, so
And
yeah,
it'll
I
be
will
right in the
say
very
I
first disc
haven't done
screen,
that
so you
yet.
won't have to go searching for it.
I know me and him had talked about that, and I haven't done it yet because I hadn't even had time to honestly play with the Snapmaker in the past probably 3 weeks.
Just to make sure, let me go through this part over here one more time. Um, when you're over here and looking at your different layers, there's your sports cup, and there's your text. You got to make sure you're in object view and not global. Global is where you'll set all your settings for your speed and everything. That's generally where your uh, Snapmaker, Orca, and your Bamboo Studio opens up to. So you got to make sure you're in object, and that's where you'll find your text, so you can reassign it to a different color. So just make sure you're in object and not global. But that's all there
Yeah.
is to it.
Did anyone else lose their YouTube connection? I don't know.
I didn't.
I didn't either. Which I'm in.
Yeah, I don't think. Hope I didn't.
Oh Lord, there goes Millie.
I was watching a stream yesterday, and a bunch of people was talking about that. Did you just lose your connection? Oh, I didn't. Might be something going on with YouTube.
That's possible. YouTube. It seems like YouTube's been making a whole lot of changes here lately.
Too freaking many.
Yeah.
Now, one of those changes, the freaking watch hours. I was
Well,
actually surprised when I looked at my watch hours today. I'm up to like 1,700. So it I could probably make it to 3,000 before the end of the year when they make all these changes, but I doubt I'll ever make it to 4,000 by the end of the year. And
I
after
can tell
that,
you
it's
right
going to be
now,
8,000.
there is no way that I'm gonna make 3,000 before the end of the year because I just started. So,
Well, lives is how you're going to do it if you're fighting for doing it.
well, I mean, and I'll be honest with you, it's like I've said for a long time. I'm really not in it for. There's not any income for me on this.
Oh, the
Um,
income, besides, if I do make it to
you're not gonna get
4,000,
nothing.
the income's going to be pennies. 1,722 qualifiable watch hours.
I mean, until you actually get to a point to where you're probably at what 100,000, And really, some of that's going to still depend on watch hours versus subscribers. Um, I mean,
I'm up
granted, the more you
to
have, yes,
59.
there's going to be more out there, but the more people is going to be watching. But still, to make a full living off of it,
No, there ain't no way.
it might pay a
No way.
bill.
I doubt it'd do that. It might cover some material here and there.
But the thing about it is there's not so many people that do what we do. There's not going to be nowhere near as many people doing this as there is like if you're doing like a car hobby show or something that's just going to be all over the place. That's going to be a lot. Mr. Greg Wilson. I
Let me tell
can't
you what,
believe
Greg's here already.
Greg is here already. Wow.
Let me tell you what I did though, because I mean, once you get to 3,000 watch hours, I think you'll get the little dollar sign down there beside the text bar, and people can donate. But if people donates with that little dollar symbol through YouTube, YouTube takes 30% of that.
Yep.
So I don't want anybody donating anyway. But if you do, I have set up a buy me a coffee account. So if anybody wants to support anything, that's how I would have people do it. I would not have anybody.
That way it goes directly to you.
Yeah, YouTube ain't getting it. YouTube ain't getting it. I think buy me a coffee takes between 2 and 5%. I can't really remember, but YouTube takes 30%.
That's ridiculous.
And I think they done made enough money.
Oh yeah, every bit of it.
Yeah, but I do have a buy me a coffee account set up. So if I was you, and I'd go that route.
Well, see, I need to go in there and because I can do that anytime though, can I?
Yes, and you can actually use it for a storefront as well. I think you can dive in there a little bit deeper and sell products through that.
Yeah, well, Greg, I've had to move my camera around a little bit because I've been readjusting some stuff, and I'm probably getting ready to move a lot more stuff around here before long. I'm getting ready to make a whole change right in here, I think, on some stuff, but I got to do it when I actually got some time. I spent, let's see here, the
You
week
have those
before
you have those opportunities.
no,
Getting some time.
I ended up doing 29 awards for that biker rally.
Yeah.
And which I talked to the guy today, and he said it done good. He said where they ended up having the venue at, they didn't have as many people show up like they was hoping. So I think they're going to switch it back to a different venue next year.
Mm-hmm.
But he said everybody liked it, and he said that saw blade went over real well. They're waiting to auction that one off by I think it's the end of September. So, but I actually got some good pictures of it. I got to get them downloaded to where I can actually show them on my Facebook page. That way, he had it set up in the office today, and I actually was able to take my camera in there and get a good picture of it. It done really well.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and get this knife started.
I am going to start now. Everybody, I will be going in and out with my volume or with my mic because when I crank this thing up to make runs, it is extremely loud, and it's not deafening, but I mean, it's loud
I
enough.
know what's wrong with your engraves.
What?
You set it in focus, and then you turn it on, and it starts taking off.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. But well, now the way the fans are facing, it's pushing down. So now, if it turned the other way, yeah, I could agree. I could agree with that. But
we done figured something out.
All right, let's see here. wonder if Jim's gonna be in here tonight, cause, which I know he's probably still getting home from work. What, it's 6:15, so it's what, probably 4 o'clock out there. He's on his way home.
Yeah.
I gotta step in here and check on my dog.
I 3D printed this little jig so my knives will stand up. Got a little slot there for the belt clip. And it fits in there pretty tight. That don't move around. I got to get my phone and remember what I was supposed to put on this thing.
For a minute, I went by Hobby Lobby, and every time I'm over at Hobby Lobby, because I've been trying to stack up my collection of slate, and Hobby Lobby's got those 12-inch round slates, and then they've got the 12 by 12, and then they got some I think are 8 by 12 and some that are 6 by 12. So I always try to keep them here, whether I'm playing with them, whether I make awards out of them or stuff.
Yeah.
But I've got a decent little collection of those slate ones now. So I think I'm going to start putting some clocks on some of those and setting that up to sell some clocks with those.
You'll drill a hole in it for the movement with the laser?
Yep. Well, I'm going to try it because I've never done it before, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it a shot.
I've done deep engraving slate. Never tried to drill a hole, slam through it.
I've seen some people that has. Greg, so you got your cameras figured out, Bubba? We're going to have to get you on here one night. I know Jim is showing up on his Facebook page, so I don't know if he's watching us or not. But Jim,
sandbagging.
Yep, sandbagging. I ain't seen Jeremy today, so I hadn't talked to him today yet. So I know he's probably out there listening somewhere. All right, let me go to.
Right now, I am hunting a project file. I'm always looking for something.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Usually walking around my shop looking for tools.
Well, have you been to Harbor Freight and seen the 10mm kit that you can get that replaces just about every kind of 10mm that you would lose?
I have not.
Hold on just a second. I'm going to show that to you because that is funny. Jump, Millie. There you go. I'm going to blow this up a little bit.
Lord.
And it's like
you had to get it.
Oh yeah, I had to get it because I'll be honest with you, there's about 6 of these that I've lost. And then there's some of them that I don't even have, like the one that's got the universal 10mm. I don't have that one.
Maybe she got a couple of them
and
have them on backup.
Well, they've got a whole shelf of them, so I know where I can go get them now. So yeah, I thought that was quite funny. Now I just need one of these for the 13mm. So what's everybody out there working on or have been working on, or what do they plan on getting into this week? You're going to have to go over there and lay down, baby. Go.
There you are. Guess what? I found a project file for once.
Let's see here. Oh, let me get my big ugly face off of this. Uh, Santa, I don't know. Did you hear me a little while ago? How's your dog doing? I don't know if I'm trying to read back up the thing. Okay, maybe you didn't answer me.
There we go.
All right.
All right.
Let's see. Now, I'm going to switch over.
And the shop tonight trying to come up with 2 designs to finish the cake stands. Got her home about an hour ago. She's sleeping. Let me see. Fiber. There you are. I'll lay my trusty digital tape measure on this thing. Get myself in focus. It is actually perfectly in focus. So you gotta mess with it. Bring up my Home Assistant webpage. Can't let you see that without showing my IP address.
I know the one thing I am going to be building here before long, and that is one of those sliding rails for the tumblers for my rotary.
Oh, yeah.
So when I need to adjust the size, or where I want it at, or if I put a different tumbler on there, I'll still have everything centered where I want it. I just the only thing I'll have to do is slide it straight back and forth. I think I'm just gonna order some what is it? The manual what are those? The manual it's the round ones like you see a lot of the router table jigs on. Like just like for flattening, where you do it manually instead of not, if you don't have a CNC. All right, let's see what she got her home about an hour ago. She is sleeping, but the funny part was they tried to. I read that earlier. That was hilarious. His dog wouldn't eat the food that they had, so they found some food that they had left over from where he had boarded her last. And as soon as they showed her that food, she gobbled it up.
Yeah.
So he's calling her a diva. He's calling her a diva. That's funny.
You don't want to eat nothing you ain't in the mood for either.
That is true. That is very true.
Had frozen pizza today.
Frozen pizza. That's going to make Jim happy. So you're not sitting here talking about roast and ribs and steaks and
Well,
all
Saturday
kinds.
I did salmon and chicken and shrimp kebabs, and a couple days ago I did chicken wings on the grill. So today we had frozen pizza. Got pork chops pulled out for tomorrow.
Greg, that right there is I have got a version of that logo that you see on the tumbler. That's one of my new ones that I was playing around with because that kind of started from a just a black and white SVG that I had to put on the backs of my products and stuff, and that I can just laser in. And I went in, I took it into Chat GPT, and I said, you know what? I said, add color to this, make it pop, and have a blast with it. And that's what it come up with. I will pull up a bigger version of it in a little while, but it turned out really good. I was happy with it. All right, now I need to get mine started. Lord, my dog's going crazy. Let's step in here and see what's wrong with her.
There we go. Name. Shut the fiber off temporarily. Go over to the dough.
Now, thank you, Greg. All right, let's see here. Okay, back to what I was playing on. I'm on a dial. I'm gonna see if I can focus that in a little bit better. I've been having an issue. I've been trying to set my, and if anybody does mess with them and they know, or anybody sees this, because I've been talking to Jack about it earlier before the show. This thing, it does a pretty decent clean, but it doesn't leave the shiny like my the gantry has been. So I know I haven't dialed the settings in just yet. It kind of leaves a burnt dull finish on it instead, and me and him think we've got it dialed into the fact of it just being too hot and sitting there too long. So I'm playing with a little bit of that tonight because I've got some people that want me to do some tumblers and stuff, and if I can get this dialed in, it's going to make things so much easier. All right, let's see here. Ooh.
I'm going to have to just set this up again. That blame it, I moved my logo here. I had this file set up, so this was perfectly in line with my jig. And now I done up and moved it.
And if everybody wants to hear the jet engine take off, you're getting ready to, because I'm going to let you all hear it. It probably sounds worse in person than it does on the video.
There's my diode laser, but it's pretty loud too. So that's one of the only things I don't too much care for about the laser tree is that fan runs wide open and it never turns off, even when the laser's not running.
What? Come on now. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's out of alignment. Almost.
I need to slow that down a little bit. All right, out of curiosity, how loud is that?
I don't even hear it.
Seriously?
Your noise cancellation must be doing a really good job because I don't hear it at all.
Does it? Everybody in the chat, is anybody hearing that? Because if that's the case, these mics are awesome. Because let's see here, I'm gonna just go in to show you how close I'm actually sitting to this. Barely. Three Dogs said barely. Greg said he can't hear it. Santa says nothing. All right. You all see me right there? I'm touching the laser right there, arm's length. That's it. That's how close it is. And it sounds like a hurricane in my ear. So
Well, I can't
honestly,
hear it at all.
that is making this mic even better for me. Okay, well, now I ain't so worried about it now. That was a nice little test. Not the test that I wanted the results out of, but all right, now switch back over.
Your hearing is too sensitive.
Here, I'm just not deaf enough yet. Oh yeah, Maggie's having a fit. Millie's in there biting her ears. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to slow that down.
Well, there's that. Now let's go in here and clean it up a little bit.
800.
A little water, a little magic eraser.
Hit the wrong button.
Let's just get off the node laser.
Three Dogs. The only thing you'd have to do to that is just make that one setting 0, and it should make it level with, or like 0.1. It should make it pretty level with that. I wouldn't embed it none.
There's another pocket knife ready to go.
Oh, dude, that looks good.
I'll be coming to pick this one up. That done. Now I got to go over and do a tumbler I got sitting on the CO2 gantry. Then it's time to start playing. I gotta get a picture of this and fix it for him. Could be done. Thought I forgot about him. Almost did.
Jack, on that that thing for Three Dogs, was that the adjusting the thickness on those letters? Where you set that at on the slicer?
What about adjusting the thickness?
Where you set the letters? How
Yeah,
far
that's
you
where
set
I
them
moved
in
down
and out?
to.
Is that the thickness?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thickness. Move that down to 1 millimeter. Well, it depends on your model, really. You might want to go thinner than that if your model is smaller. All right. get this text message fired off so he knows I'm done with it. Whoosh. Now, save this file. Now I got to get off my laser tree and go to the Rowita, my CL2. Find my graphics.
Let's slow it down.
Trace that image to negative 90 degrees. Pencil line. Hold my shift key and click again, then hit the escape key. Now I've got a single line to line up my tumbler, and I'm going to put that on a toolpath layer. And I'll use this line to frame up my mug, make sure it's straight. Need to move this up a bit. I'm going to hold my shift key and move that up a little bit. Feel that.
I'm doing something.
What have you done? You done tore something up?
Nope.
They still young.
Okay. Let's do this again.
All right, CO2 laser, turn you on.
Change that. Then start. It's almost like it's all right. Whew. Man, that thing is loud. Oh, you're starting yours too.
There. I don't even have a plug on this rotor no more.
I'm gonna go wash this off or spray this and scrub it and see what happens.
That ain't good.
Well,
I got a helpful tip. If you ever want to use your lasers, any of your lasers, plug the USB cable in. Hey,
that's funny.
Mr.
Well,
Chuck, what's going on?
Chuck is in the house. All right. Let's see here. It's
Use
still
your
kind
orange.
of dull.
That is not what I told it to do. What's it look like? That looks good.
It's that one right there at the end of my thumb.
Yeah, that looks shiny. From what I can see.
It is. I still think I need to dial in that line interval just a little bit, but that right there was 2 passes and a scrub down.
Yeah.
But as quick as that does, I'm getting ready to do a logo and see what happens. I think I'm gonna do a couple more stars, and then I still look like I've got just a little bit in. There's a couple little line sections right there, so I want to take that down just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole thing with this is I know, and see, I know with Lightburn and the way they've changed up some of this stuff, there's only maybe roughly what, 2? I know Patrick had some from where he had that 30-watt CO2, and then let's see here. I think there was, besides a couple of shorts from Hotien or how, and then I think there's one other guy, lasered gifts for you. He's out of South Carolina. I need to actually talk to him sometime. I want to see, because he's got a 60-watt CO2 Galvo. I need to, and it's from Hotien too. I need to talk to him and see if, and of course, like the tumbler that you're doing right there, Jack.
Yeah.
That has got a completely different tumbler, or it's got a different coating on it than what mine is.
Oh yeah, they all have different coatings.
And that right there, I know is going to make a drastic difference.
Yeah, it does. And they say the Yetis, the actual Yetis, have some of the toughest coatings to get through.
Well, now the guy that's wanting me to do some of his tumblers, that's all he wants, because that's, which it's people's preference, I know, but that's he loves Yetis, and that's the ones that he wants to get and sell. Let's see. Okay, Santa, I didn't even realize that. Santa said that there's some that has carbon steel versus stainless, so some of those may turn out a little bit darker, if that's the case. That is a very good possibility, because carbon steel is not going to have the same shine to it that which the only thing about this particular tumbler is I know this one does have a shinier coat to it when I done it on my gantry. But I think, Santa, me and you need to sit down sometime and see if we can work it out on this. I would really like to get my stuff set up to where I can do it on either one of them, or the rotary in general, because some of the wood stuff that I've got coming up, I think there's a good chance that maybe it's backwards. That was just mean. All right, let's see.
I hate they added this thing, link control with design units. You should never have that linked together. It's always throwing my settings off. Let's see, I'll go 150 millimeters a second, and I'm going to do about a 60% power, 65.
Okay. May get loud again.
And I am going 0.1 millimeter line interval.
All right. Hold on.
Well, I forgot to turn my laser fan on, my exhaust fan. There we go. Probably could have went with 50% power, but let's see what's going on in chat. How much do y'all charge for laser engraving projects? I'll be honest with you. I do a shop minimum for custom orders now. If somebody brings me their pocket knife or their anything and want me to laser engrave it, I charge a shop minimum of $40. If somebody comes in here and they want one pocket knife engraved, they're going to get charged $40. If they want two pocket knives engraved, they're going to get charged $40 as long as it's the same design.
A lot of that goes into design time and setup. I think I need to play with the. What do I have it set on? 7.
Then when you run into multiple items, we just go on up from there.
That don't look bad.
That looks good. Oh, where'd I go?
But see, look at some. Now look at how shiny some of that is. Where that doesn't have the glare to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's worth. I like the fact of where I'm not seeing no lines no more. I like that.
How nasty that looks.
Yep. That's it.
Now give me some magic eraser.
I've got some of them here somewhere and I can't find them. That's what I was looking for.
I don't actually get magic erasers. I
buy
get melamine
Amazon,
pads from Temu. It's the same thing, but you can get 200 for the price of one. Where'd my soap go? There's some Dawn spray soap down here. I didn't think I used all of it. Oh, there it is.
I still think that's giving
Put
me
up
just a little bit. Let's see what's going on in the chat. All right, Lawrence. Yeah, again, Lawrence, that just really it like Jack said, I mean, you have now I have it depends on what it is. What I have done in the past is I have a like if they want me to do a design on a product that they didn't bring me, um,
And look at this.
I usually do like a $25 design fee if it's something simple. If it's something more than that, it will be more expensive. Like a simple logo to put in or something. Um, and then like I've got a customer that I do some knives and stuff for. Some of his stuff, since we went through and done all of his design, dude, that looks. See that and still shine. I'm gonna have to do a full logo here in a minute because I want to see how it looks.
I didn't even use the tumbler. I mean the rotator. I just let it go all the way across, just like it was a flat object.
Um, but
And I
going
kind
back
of
to what I was saying,
later.
I've got a setup. I've already got his stuff in, so when he brings me blanks, I can just go in and bam, it's done. And I hardly charge maybe, I think it's because sometimes he'll bring me 30 blades and I may charge, it depends on what it is. But if it's just a standard carbon blade, I do like, I think it's $3 or $4 a blade. Um,
Yeah, when you start getting bulk orders like that,
yeah. I mean,
yeah,
you can't charge $20 for that. I mean, uh, but especially something that you've already set up and done like that. So
when you get up into the 30 piece, I don't even worry about charging for a design time, and I don't
yeah,
even worry about charging a shop minimum fee. I just go, like you say, a few dollars per object.
yeah. Now, but now, like I said, if it comes into something like, okay, say they come to me and they say, I want 20 tumblers and I'm supplying the tumblers and everything, then usually I charge 25 to $30 for design time. And then I usually charge probably, say, if it's 20 tumblers, I'm going to charge a minimum of $20 per tumbler.
Yes,
And then
minimum.
because a lot of them, if they're buying a bulk order like that, that means they're putting them up for sale. So that gives them some on the back end to go ahead and add to that too. All right. I guess we're going to try a logo. I think I know where I'm at. Well, I don't know where I'm at, but anyways.
And just so you can see where, let's see, how many was this? 20 out. Where is my, there you are. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. These are the tumblers. Some of the tumblers I get off Amazon. It's 12 tumblers for $79. That comes out to about $6.66 a tumbler. I'll do these, and you can get them in whatever color you want. And I'll engrave these and do these for $20 a tumbler, or 25. And you just watch this one engrave. So that's how fast they engrave. That's
Yeah.
for a single-sided engrave too. You start having to do full wraps or front and back and lining them up.
And so that's the whole thing. I may take this one and I have to set this one up. But now, like with some of the paint on as that one kind of looks, it's shiny, but sometimes the shiny ones that I've got, it's a little thinner on the coating. And sometimes I can knock that off. And like with this one, it's taken me 2 passes to get that clean to where I can I can finish knocking the rest of it off with the scrub.
Yeah, I got some of them too, Lawrence. My mom bought a new computer. She wants me to go down there and set it up. I don't even know what she got. She should have hollered at me before she bought one, but I didn't know she was shopping for one. But I'll go down there this weekend and set her computer up. She's done told me she wants some of these can coolers. She wants 2 of these of different colors, so I'll take her a couple of them and a few little things. Some of them dogs.
I gotta make some more of those. All right, I am going to bump that up to 750.
Well, I mean, a couple of days, Santa, you shouldn't be. I mean, that's probably an aluminum tank anyway. Of course, you don't want air. You don't want that moisture getting in your lines and getting to your lenses on the CO2. But a couple of days having some water in there, shouldn't be too bad.
I ended up doing one of those. I think it's like $99 at Harbor Freight. It's that big blue air dryer that they've got. It's huge, and I've had pretty good luck out of it so far. All right, let's find another logo, because I don't think I have that particular logo in. Wait a minute.
Santa's doing R2D2 on the U1. His robot's a robot. This is not the droid you're looking for.
Yes. Ooh.
See, I'm done with that design. I need to take a picture of that and send it to her. She's going to have to come pick up that tumbler. We're knocking some projects out. This tumbler right here is actually a remake. I made this exact tumbler for her last Christmas, and I guess they was out on a vacation and it got left behind. So
I've done that.
So I need to put this back in the box.
Well, yeah.
They come in these little boxes with some bubble wrap and even a little stainless steel straw. A straw cleaner.
I know the definition of this one's not going to be so hot, but let's bump that up to 40.
Not start talking about definitions. You know, I didn't finish high school.
Well, I can tell you right now, me spelling stuff compared to what I've had to listen to some of my kids' friends and stuff spell here lately. Yeah, I'm a freaking genius. I love my kids, but they don't teach stuff the way they used to.
I mean, did they ever bring back cursive writing?
Some schools do. I think it's just a choice. But now my daughter, now my son could care less. But now my daughter, she wanted to learn it so bad, she downloaded an app to her iPad, and so she could go in and follow. And then she started doing that, and then she started doing it on her own, and she actually writes pretty good. But a lot of that comes down to the fact of who wants to do it and who don't.
Well,
you know,
I was never a very good writer to start with. I know how to write in cursive, but I don't know how many people will be able to read it.
I started saying mine looks like a doctor's handwriting. So,
especially now. About 20 years ago, I took a chainsaw to the back of my hand.
Ooh.
So I can't make a fist. That's about the best I can do is making a fist. See how gnarly that looks. All the way across.
I saw a new guy in here a few minutes ago.
120 stitches on the inside and 62 on the outside.
Was there somebody else that popped in here a few minutes ago?
I seen Mike. Oh, Mike. It's Mike, and then there's Mike. Got two mics.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see what happens here. That should be well, it's not going to be a brawl. It's got a lot of thin lines on it, but
I got this mic. This is one of the cheapest mics off of Amazon. It comes with two, and I change them out. They charge with a USB C, and then there's a in my little dongle right there with the adapter. Comes with that. That's the microphones I'm using.
there goes my jet engine. Yay!
I heard it fired up that time, but noise cancellation grabbed it pretty quick. I can hear it just a little bit now.
All right. Greg, I got it's a. Oh yeah, there you go. Let me look back here in a few minutes on my account, and I'll tell you exactly which one that is. But it's got two. It comes with two like his, and that little dongle that's with it. And then, like he said, I'll swap it out when I need to.
I got this switch. Oh, that's right. I forgot I ordered stickers. Arriving August 27th. Ordered some new logo stickers.
Sad part about it is I forgot to turn my picture, so it's going to be sideways.
Well, y'all know everything goes up anyway, and I bought this January of 25. Now I think it was like $13 when I bought them, but now they're $25 for these two microphones and that receiver. That's what I'm using.
Hello, my honey's handsome.
My honey's handmade.
Wow, that thing is so loud.
I made them so popular they raised the price. That's what Santa said. Y'all know me. I like getting cheap stuff.
I'm not feeling too confident in this one.
What have you done tore up?
Well, I've tried running this and it's the same one. It don't seem like it done it. Nope.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna have to dial the speed back on that. That was way too quick. It give it a nice embossed look though.
Y'all wants to come pick that pocket knife up tomorrow.
Well, that's good.
We're knocking projects out today.
Look at this.
That tumbler's been sitting on my gantry all week, waiting on me.
That's almost a cool look though.
Oh yeah, they don't have to always go through to get a nice effect.
I still want that one to go through, but that still don't look half bad for what that is. That almost looks embossed. All right. Well, now I got to find a different spot. And I need to find a different logo because I run out of room on this one.
There's Mr. Jim.
Hello, Jim. How's Jim?
Another spam risk. They slowed down a little bit, but there for a little while, I was getting like 10 calls a day, and it was always something talking about your customers cannot reach your Google Voice number. I said, well, good thing I don't have one. That blame scammers. They'll try.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to drop that down in size a little bit, though. I know it may not look, well, that one really needs to be bigger with those coins in there, but I'm just trying to look with those thin lines and my speed. What happened? Okay. Now I know exactly why it messed up. Gummit.
What did you do or didn't do? You forgot to focus.
No, it's on the wrong settings.
Oh, well, that'll do it too.
What happened to my settings? That wasn't funny.
It depends on what end you're sitting on.
Okay, well, here's my settings. Okay, I'm gonna double check my.
I cut this 2x4 3 times and it's still too short.
That's my luck. And I'm going to go. But I can tell you this: as soon as I can figure out the gear setup that I've got to make to go up there on the top of my gantry for this thing to make this thing go up and down, because this thing is blooming heavy. Honestly speaking, I think the whole entire arm that's mounted to the tower is heavier than the box underneath.
Mm-hmm. Of course, the box underneath on that one being a CO2 galvo,
there ain't nothing in it.
Laser source is not in the box,
exactly.
It's in the arm.
It's all in the arm.
Yeah, it's all in the arm, and that's the heaviest part of the laser is the source.
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now. I do need to turn that.
Greg, when we get into StreamYard, we have some settings we can check on. Of course, the first one is our camera, and I make sure mine is set to OBS virtual camera because I run OBS and I've got virtual camera running. So it pretends that OBS is a camera and that picks it up. And we also have our audio right here. And I've got this microphone USB adapter for mine. And you can see right here when I'm talking, you can see it going up and down. So that's how you know it's working. And that's in the StreamYard. You just click your settings and find that.
Jack, help me remember something on this. It's 10% of the width or 10% of the height on this to offset the circle look, the oblong.
Half a dozen of one and 6 of the other, ain't it?
I guess we'll figure it out. So I'm going to take that to
10% of the width of the, yeah.
So if it looks oblong on mine, it should come out right on that one, right?
Come up with us.
Yeah, that looks better. I think. I guess we'll find out. I'll find another tumbler here somewhere I can screw up.
There you go.
All right. Now, turn on the jet engine.
Send it, Santa said.
We're going to.
Yes. Greg, Jeremy, and Jim, they use StreamYard too. So yes, that's exactly the same software. Online program, browser based. Are you running multiple passes? Because
What in the world happened there?
does not look like it's going through. You went back to your same settings. There's the last one. That didn't cut through the paint.
It's like it didn't start scanning it or burning for a second.
Yeah, you can always either make it live or not make it live. You can make it private and not go live in StreamYard. Yeah.
Yeah, I run that the wrong way. But my settings are back to normal. That's funny. Yeah, it needs to be the width, not the height.
Yeah, width. Width what?
Thank you, Jack.
What are we talking about? I thought that's what I said. What's it look like?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, that's kind of thick coating on it.
It didn't look like it was getting through. I didn't see a whole lot of metal showing up.
That's at 7. I guess I need to go back to 700. I bumped that up to 750 to see if it would make a difference, but let's see here. I'm gonna take this and go. Well,
That's some thin text too.
but that's got a thick.
Maybe I should stretch that logo out a little bit.
Yeah, I told you I went to 10% the wrong way. You see that little circle right there?
Yeah.
That right there is cleaned up, and it's not bad, but that right there is cleaned up, and my thumbnail or my fingernail actually catches over the thickness of that.
That's how thick that coating is. What
Yeah.
kind of tumbler is it?
I think this is one I got off of Amazon. I bought like a 6-pack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bought a 6-pack of black, and I bought 12 red ones because I was doing some stuff for the school. But now the gantry, I think this is the whole thing. The Galvo travels a lot faster, of course, and it's the fact of where I'm used to running a lot slower speed on the gantry compared to what this Galvo is. It's just the fact of working in that. But yeah, that's not bad. I think I'm in the realm of where I want to be now. I just got to. I need to pick a different logo because I'm running out of bigger spaces. Okay. Well, let's put this back on and find a different spot. I love this little rotary. It does good for what it is. But I can tell you right now, I would love to have one of those roto bosses.
Oh, I wouldn't. I don't want nothing to do with them.
The red one?
$450.
Do what?
$450. They are nice. They are nice. You can't say, yeah. And if you're gonna be making any kind of money whatsoever, if you're gonna be doing a lot of tumblers, yeah, it would be a good investment.
Oh
But
no, the one
last year I think I did 200 tumblers all year.
well, the one that I'm talking about, just the rotary for the fiber laser. No, it ain't $450. It's $1,100.
God almighty.
The only thing I like about it is the fact that where I'm having to sit there and take the little pieces and stick in there and tighten it and loosen it, all that's set up on a ratchet, so you can just twist it with your hand. That's what I like about it.
Just send it to my Facebook.
Okie dokie. So that's got to be the width. And I've got to make a piece that sits out here in front so I can turn that rotary the other way. It'll be a lot easier when I'm trying to remember to position it. Okay.
All right, I want to reach over here and change out my lens for the 300. Well, I remember which one it is.
Okay, let's see here. That looks a little funny.
Oh, that's my 63. There's my 300.
Okay, delete.
Mr. Jerry is in the house. Do y'all know 30 HP?
Well, hello, Jerry. What's happening, Bubba?
How's it going, Mr. Jerry?
Jerry, how's your health been doing, Bubba? I bet you. I'm still praying for you, bud. I know you've been getting around. I haven't been at home on Saturdays to catch your live stream.
I wasn't able to jump on Saturday. I was in the chat.
Let's see.
Health is good. He's driving now.
Good. That's awesome. Way to go. Just filled up a trash can with 3D prints. Well, that ain't good.
Look at the threads on these lenses. There, it finally came out.
Okay, I'm going back to. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to take up the. You know what? Let's see here. Where are we at? I know what I'm going to do.
Come on. Get over there. There you go.
Okay. I don't.
Yep, that's my 300.
I'll check the things here in a few minutes.
I think he just sent me a picture. Yep. Oh. He sent me a Tinkercad link. That ain't gonna work. There we go. Recap my 150 millimeter lens. I don't remember what the focal distance was on this 300. I ain't had it on in so long.
Uh, 300. You should be sitting close to about 480 ish. Mine's 487, I think. No, 463. Sorry.
489. Drop that down. I'm going to drop it down to 480, and I want to start firing it. We're going to find it.
Mine's 463 to the bottom of the lens.
I think it was like 460 something.
It is 460.
465 or something.
I said wrong. I had my the 300 on my CO2 Galvo in my head.
Oh, he sent me a 3MF. See what's going on here.
Okay.
Moving things around in the hobby room.
Who's that?
Jerry.
You
don't need to be moving too much around, Jerry.
Not yet.
Don't jump in hog wild just yet.
Okay.
Well, what happened to my...
Let's see how.
Had an x-ray today.
There we go. That's why it was off.
I think he had an x-ray today on his left shoulder and neck, pain in both. Must be old age. Oh, yeah, shoulder and neck. Yeah, he fixed that. Yeah. That is not opening for me, 3-Dog.
Let's see how. Greg, no, I hadn't heard anything about a live tonight from Jeremy. Are they supposed to? I hadn't seen nothing wrote up on it. I usually get a notification for it. All righty, boys.
Oh. Let me go to my snap maker.
Okay.
Santa said, Jerry, it could be all that moving stuff around you're doing down there. Yeah, Bamboo Studio should still be able to open it, but
what?
We'll try it in SnapMaker. It says I'm probably got an older version of Bamboo Studio. I probably need to update it. I typically, if I'm opening one of these programs, it's because I'm wanting to use it, not because I'm wanting to update it. So when it tells me about no updates, I just ignore it and keep on getting it. Greg said he mentioned something about Wednesday or Thursday. I guess on the live.
Which I haven't talked to him, so I'm not sure.
My snap maker is still trying to open. It does take SnapMaker Orca a long time to open. That's the only thing I don't like about that system. They still haven't set a date on Milmage Pro yet. I talked to Oz about it, and they were still working on it.
Let's try that one.
Finally opened. And I opened fine over here. That lame Bamboo Studio crashed 3 times before SnapMaker could even open. I guess I do need to update Bamboo Studio then.
What?
That's going to be some small text for that. Let me back out again. Oh, that jug's decent size. Forget how much bigger the bed is on the SnapMaker than it is the X1C.
Let's see here. While I'm over here.
One millimeter depth, 9 millimeter height on the text. What are you seeing wrong other than, I mean, I don't know how it's going to turn out because that still might be a lot of text on that. It might work out. And all you can do is try it and see. You could go with an adaptive layer height if nothing else. And from here, from the bottom of that text to the top of that text, you can make that a 0.1 millimeter layer height, 0.16 or something. That'll give you finer detail in your text.
Robert, you was in our prayers this morning. I know you was going to the doctor.
They ordered a stress test.
I think I made that a little bit too wide.
What are you seeing in this that you don't like, that you're wondering about?
All right. Okie dokie. Okay.
Santa said he had the nuclear.
The nuclear. What was that?
Had the nuclear stress test, I guess.
Ooh.
And that feels weird, but it's quick too.
I'll be right back.
was that? Do, do, do. Close that. Too many windows going on here.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, back.
Nobody missed me. It's all right.
Oh, you was gone? No, you went anywhere.
Oh.
Why are you putting the brim way out there like that?
Swimming.
Oh, well. No brim. Re-slice it.
Oh yeah, I saw John Bumps, like I did down, they use mix.
There. Now also make sure that tower's on the build plate. Sometimes it'll push that tower off the build plate a little bit. 7 hours.
Hold on, man. I'm on a. Why didn't you say something? I'd have pulled you up closer.
Oh, something. I was just looking at this real quick. I was just checking this out real quick, seeing what he said something was showing up funny in here, but I'm trying to figure out what he sees that he
He's
doesn't
probably
like.
seeing those white lines in it, and a lot of that probably won't be there once he's.
Those are not going to be there. That's the start points.
Yeah, that's not going to be there. He's probably seeing those lines, and it makes it look weird.
You can actually randomize that too.
Yeah,
It's going to make it the print take a little bit longer, but
it looks better.
sometimes you might have a little bitty seam right there on those lines.
Yeah,
but 7 hours and 30 minutes.
Ain't that awful long on a snap maker for something that size?
What did I? That is on standard. That's at a 0.10 layer height. So if I go up to the regular,
But what's the infill? Because you could dial back on the infill a little bit on those.
you can dial back on the infill, especially for something like this. You could probably dial it back a lot, but that
I personally would, but that way it wouldn't take up as much filament, and you're going to have to be able to
we'll have to do what?
I'm sorry, I had a thought pop in my head. Because with those, you don't have, I mean, it's only what, 50 millimeters tall?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it being a keychain, it doesn't have to be. You could probably go up, say whatever your wall thickness is. Huh?
50 millimeters wide, 76 tall.
Well, he could scale that back down to 50 millimeters tall, and it still come out good.
If we put that at 0.2 layer height, that'll drastically speed up the. Why'd you go back to 0.14?
Santa said his is showing a point. It was showing a 0.2 nozzle.
It is showing a 0.2 nozzle. Why you got a 0.2 nozzle?
That right there is gonna make that right there is definitely gonna make it last a lot longer.
Yeah,
that's where your time's coming from.
Exactly. I was seeing the 0.10 layer height, 0.2 layer height. There we go.
Yeah, I gotta find my. I still got a little bit of
that.
that. 0.2. That looks pretty good.
See, that's still 6 hours and 38 minutes, but that's a point. Let's see. Yeah, that is a 0.2. So that's standard, not strength. What's my infill? 2 walls. It's only 2 walls. Infill is 15%. You can go down to 10%.
I started to say you could do 2 walls and then do 10% on the infield, and you should be good.
Yeah. That's 5. That's 6 hours still. 5 hours, 56 minutes.
Is that with a 0.4 nozzle? Yeah.
But when you do that, this particular font, some of
Yeah.
the some of those lines goes away. Like the line
Yeah.
at the end right here goes away
Yep.
because it's so thin.
Well, now, can you not do the variable height on some of those?
Yes. Adaptive layer height.
Yeah.
That's where you
And see,
come up
this is a
with-
lot of the stuff that I'm just learning. So that's where I need to figure out on. This is the stuff that I can't help him with because I'm not used to it yet.
That is going to make it look weird on this one though,
Yeah.
because the whole thing will have this heavy layer, and then when you get to
Yeah. Because of the
layer
size of it.
57, then it'll start getting real
Which
small.
now it probably won't be too bad if he would feel if he can print one off and everything looks the way he wants it, and then turn around and like fill the bed up with them and just let it start it that morning before he goes to work and just let it run to whenever it's done.
That won't be too bad, but like I said, if you do the adaptive layer height, it's still going to look a little bit weird because the whole area right there is going to have a band around it where this text is, if you do it that way. Let's just take this to let's see what the 0.16 looks like.
And one thing that's going to make it hard on this one, no matter what, is the fact there's so many words. Those words actually could be spread out and up a little bit more.
And just make it a bigger font.
Make it a bigger font and just spread it up to where it takes up a big portion, like 75% of the thing.
Because even at a 0.12,
that would probably look a little better.
0.8's going. I've never printed anything at a 0.8, but it have super fine detail.
Yeah, even Greg was sitting there just saying that with that particular font, it still comes out really thin.
Did you use bold in this font? Did you turn the bold on?
I didn't.
Yeah, that font's not going to work at all.
You're going to have he may need to try a different font with that. And like I said, if we can change out that font, and you know how, if you proportionally look at that, it's only covering like 50% of the side. Mm-hmm. If it would stretch up to where it's like covering 75% of the side of that,
yep,
it would look better. Plus, it's going to give those letters a lot bigger area.
Surface area, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because that's kind of what I've been watching that, and I think Greg can probably agree with me. You got that golden rule of thirds, so you've always got that to play with, and it's something I've been learning to do myself. And that golden rule always it goes with your eye. It makes it look like it should be.
The rule of thirds.
Yep. I'm going to drop you back just a second. I ain't
Go
going to
ahead.
Greg, I want you to see this. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, at least 3 Dogs, at least try to do the bold font. That's good. But just one thing.
It's backwards. I done that specifically for Greg.
I wasn't saying nothing.
That's his hat patch. All right, I'm back.
I didn't say nothing.
Well, Greg, that was your patch from a couple months ago, or a month ago, somewhere around there. That's not bad, but I still think I can dial that in a little bit and make it a little shinier.
Oh, yeah, it is. That's the default. I just clicked on it and it opened it in Bamboo. I'm not going to update now. I'll update later. But this one actually worked. Uh, 4 default 0.2. Let's slice
Okay.
it.
Guy legs in the house.
Well, at least all the letters are there now. All the letter pieces. He made it bold, but you see.
Now, is that like a start-stop point in the lettering?
Yes, this is where it starts.
But now will that still be the color of the letter?
Yes.
Okay.
Got just a little bit of detachment right here on this leg of this end. It's still a little thin. It's only going to be one layer for this leg right here.
That's going to be hard to. That's going to be hard to make it look good.
But at least it is showing up now.
Yeah. I would probably take that back off and probably do a different
I would
print.
definitely choose a different font.
Font. Yeah.
And like you were saying, take this and spread it out a little bit more and make the font bigger. The bold is better. But anytime you're doing a small font like this, always turn that bold on.
I think we had that base when we done that one at like 50 millimeters on that base. We was just, of course, you're going to scale it down. I don't know what that base is right now, but
48.
48. So you could spread that out. You could spread that out and do like, say, 4 or 5 millimeter text, and it come out pretty good.
You can definitely spread these lines out and make that look better.
Now, is there a way to make that print go further around, like wrap more around the?
Just make the font bigger is all you can really do.
Okay.
No, you don't. That's not all you can do. You can spread that out.
You know how like in Lightburn when you sit there and
Right
you
here,
can
you see
change.
this text gap right here.
Okay, that's what I was wondering, if you could do that to where that opens that up a little bit,
Wrap
and you
it all the way
can make
around.
those a little bit bigger. It probably wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. You can change the angle. You can do all kind of stuff right there.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to get. I've got to start working on my.
That's just not a good font for such a small piece to have so much text on it bunched up together like that. So that's what y'all was working on yesterday evening.
I was showing him in. He was learning how to mess with Tinkercad
Yeah, that's right.
and actually putting it together. And I was there with him to. He was kind of building his beside the one I was building. That way, it kind of give him a. Because sometimes I understand he does better when he can build and do it himself along with somebody else,
Yeah.
and I understand that because I'm like that on certain things. Three dogs. I would probably do a font that's just a little bit. It's a little bit more bold and more even on all the. I'm trying to think which one would be a good one. Anything that's a little bit more bold and doesn't have the thin lines, because as small as that is, you really don't have to put a lot of art, like a fancy text in it. It just needs to be bolder and thicker. Santa, did you say you went back out to the shop? Well, if you're doing you could cut back on the time of how long that takes. Well, no, that wouldn't work either. I wouldn't. Yeah, that's not going to work. It being closed in like that. Started to say if you could hollow that thing out a little bit and just make the walls like 3 or 4 walls thick.
Put them together. I ain't never modeled in that freaking
Snapmaker.
Yeah,
I ain't either.
a slicer. You can.
Yeah.
That's why I like Fusion. I don't know if you can do this in Tinkercad or not. In Fusion, you can make your shape like this, and there's a shell tool that will hollow it out for you.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. Tinkercad, if you're getting ready for what is it? If you're getting ready for like just learning the 3D aspects of things and the very minimal basics, that's where I started. But now I'm moving into like plasticity and stuff like that, and it does make things a lot easier, and it doesn't. Yeah. It's a whole lot of practice and a whole lot of just mind-numbingly because that right there is my problem right now of me working on what is it that Torchmate program. Man, I'm telling you right now, that stuff is, and I know it's not necessarily the design part of it. It's just the fact of how things work when I bring images in.
Mm-hmm. Fiber laser. Glasses on. $1,050, 200.
Jeremy's here. Hello, Jeremy.
Jeremy.
And Jim's back. Yes, Jim, I always miss you. Right. Jeremy, you too. Hey, Jeremy, how did have you started work on that? I know you said you was going to go start doing some of the clearing. Did you get some of that stuff done on that new blind this week? Oh, what was that? What are you doing?
Hmm?
What are you working on now? You.
Oh, I was just 500. I was reminding myself where my focal distance is on this 300 millimeter lens. That right there says it's 500. Let me run that again.
You made a highway through the woods. All right. There's some more playing I need to do with that. I just don't. I'm trying to figure out which way to go on that. I'm going to pull that off. I'm trying to figure out where to go with that. It's still a little dull. Jack, what do you think? Look at because it kind of overlap. His logo kind of overlapped into the W in wrestling.
All right, I was watching my laser. What'd you do?
You see how much duller his logo is compared to the W?
Oh,
So that's what I'm trying to find is figuring out how to get that little bit more shine in that. And I'm not sure exactly where because I'm dancing on a very fine line right now of the adjustments that I can make before it starts to burn.
didn't know he was gonna be dancing tonight.
Dancing. Oh, wait a minute. And the parking lots. Jim, did you just call us? Oh, Greg, hush. Did you just call us clown? Did you ask us if we joined the circus earlier?
I seen something about the circus in there. What was he talking about?
I don't know. I think it's because I don't think everybody has seen the full page of our new thing. I know Santa saw it earlier. I think he got a kick out of it. All right. I got to figure this out. This is driving me nuts. And I know one thing. I went way too low on how is that much different?
Oh, good.
That's a you lost your oh. Yes. Yeah. I got you. I guess I could run that slower and see how it does. Okay. I just got to find a better spot to. I don't know, but I wished I could remember what the settings were. You remember where I done that embossing and it didn't go all the way through on my logo?
Yeah.
Dude, that turned out good. The more I sit here and
It was
look
a
at it, the
mistake,
more I
but
like
you like it better than the engraved.
honestly,
Yeah,
right now I do. But I just don't know how I done it because I can't remember what setting it was on.
I should have wrote that down. Keep hitting Control Z.
It's still kind of cool. All right. Well, let's all right, get rid of Greg's logo since he's backwards. And he said I think he's dull.
Am I putting the Oregon Trail on the Oregon bar? There you go, Santa. Get it right.
Okay. Let's go back to the old tried and true and do words. Find out art liability.
I just recently got to where I'll start saving settings in the library in Lightburn.
Oh, I save a lot. Well, I save my settings in there, but I've been making myself once, at least twice a week, go in and like update my if I've designed anything new and put in there, then I'll go in and do something. All right, let's do this one.
That red's not wanting to come off as good as the white and black. Oh, it's peeling up like a plastic layer.
It probably will. Because that you probably need to run a second pass on that one.
I'll pick it up and wipe it off first and see what it looks like. I can see up here around the tip where the rivets are for the roller tip. Still has a little paint in there.
Make sure it's all blue. Yeah, buddy.
And it says I need to get out in the shop and organize my files. Been over a year since I got the first one, and now he's got files everywhere.
That's why that thing kept jumping the way it did. Okay, learned something new today. And the jet engine takes off. I am going to slow that down. You know what? Let's do this.
I say intermittent disconnecting of one of your hot legs. Usually they can put a service saver on there so they get out there to dig in a new line if you're underground. If you're fed overhead, it's a lot easier to fix that kind of thing. Actually, I think that one pass is good enough. Shoot, burnt paint smell. Do another pass. Still got that Oregon on there.
Now let's see how that cookie crumbles.
glasses back on. Cake stands are done. Now he's going to go check on the dogs.
It's back up on some.
You're going to crank on the adjustment on the Z height, do it on a cleaning pass.
Uh-oh. Oh. Jeremy, you talking to Jack?
Oh, yeah. Could have done that.
Three dogs. Send me whatever you was talking about, and I'll look at it. Send me a picture of it or something.
What are you doing? What did he say? Nobody's home.
Uh-oh, Jack. I think I found my settings.
Now, how could you found your settings? You ain't even got your mug loaded up. Still real shiny where that Oregon was.
Well, not quite, but close. I think I need to slow down on that one just a little bit on that second pass, and I think that will work. See what you think. I'm gonna blow it up a minute.
Having that Oregon silhouette in the background might not be too bad, I think.
The all in.
I gotta get my laser glasses off. Hang on a second. It don't look bad.
It still don't. There's still some pieces. I think I need to dial back on. I changed the setting and I made a second pass and made it a multi-pass setup. I think I'm gonna change the speed of where I had it back a minute ago, but that all in looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it. Few little more tinkerings, and I think that will be done. All right, three dogs. I'll look at it here in a few minutes because I won't be able to pull it up like Jack did because I'm on a different computer. But man, I'm gonna tell you what, that is some thick coating on that tumbler. And I may try I gotta see if I can find my where we at? There we are. Thank you, Greg. Thank you. That does look a little better. Now go back into that. I'm going to drop that one back down. You think running a faster speed, what do you think that would be if you done like a flood fill? I don't think that would work.
Flood fill can add more heat because you're doing
Because
smaller areas at a
pinpoint.
time.
Yep.
Concentrating in
Yeah,
smaller
I'm not
areas at a
doing that.
time. So if you want to do a flood fill, maybe speed it up or.
Well, that's what I was getting ready to say. If I did, I would probably take it back up quite a bit. That's, well, I've just about lost all my. Okay. Yes. All right, let's try this area right here.
It's only been 2 hours.
That's puny time. At least this ain't one of our weekend show. Oh, doing a weekend show, we'd probably be here for 5.
We've got 4 more hours to go.
Jeremy's gonna be like, nope.
He hung up as soon as he heard me say that. He done went to bed. It's only 8 o'clock. Finally getting this bar cleaned off. If I try to do that in gray, it's going to take another hour. I probably should have started this cleaning pass as I was doing the knife on the diode.
All right.
It's just going to have an Oregon silhouette in the background. That ain't coming off.
Okay. Same. that down. I know everybody's probably getting tired of me sitting here doing this, but
Workshop Thursday.
that's about it.
This is what it takes to get your settings dialed in. You got to sit there and play with it.
All right, $3. Give me just a few minutes. Let me get this done. And I'll take a look at it. All right. And we're on.
And well,
Hello, Ed. What's happening? Okay.
Ed's in the house.
Do that.
Mr. Ed, how's it going? I changed that angle again a little bit.
Ah, where'd you go?
Getting ready for classes to start back Monday.
Yep. They act like it once the whistle goes off, Greg. That was part of one of the logos that I had done for, I think it was an award or something I did, and that was one of the. It's when they first tie up like that, but it does look like it, don't it?
Change these settings one more time and get it shining up a little bit.
Oh yeah, I think that's going to be pretty much a dial in on my. So I'm gonna have to put that in my settings.
Yeah, save that setting.
Greg, are those outfitter tumblers? No, these are. I'll look in just a minute. I got these off of. Oh man, that actually turned out pretty good. Still got a little bit of a dullness to it, but I don't know. I want to try the magic eraser on that to see if that works. I can't find one. I know that I've got some here somewhere, but I just can't find them. But I got these off of YouTube. YouTube, good Lord, Amazon, and I ordered some of these when I ordered some red ones that I was doing for the coaches at the school, and these came. And I'm not sure what the brand on these was because I've had these a while. They're wait a minute, no, these didn't. This particular one come from Walmart. I just remembered the logo. I had it covered up a minute ago. It's the which one is that one from Walmart? Anybody know? It's not the Arctic.
Oh yeah, that is Arctics.
Is that Arctic? Ozark.
Is that those are? Is that hey?
Ain't that the Ozark? Yeah, Ozark colleague.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Ozark emblem.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, this one's the Ozark. No, the red one that I've got is, and I'm getting ready to try the red one because the coating on it was doing awful weird too. Now the red ones I did get from Amazon because I think I've got 6 more of those in a case. But I got that one shined off. How's that one look?
I think it looks good.
I think that turned out pretty good. Yep. Well, I found that one for the black, so I'm going to keep that one. Which now, like I said, I could get another set of tumblers in, and it may be different by a little bit. All right, let's do this. Material library.
It's not my. Where should that go?
Updated. Let's see here. My next round with this CO2 Galvo is going to be playing with some Lone Star Leatherette. Yep. I've got that one saved, buddy. Yes. Okay, update description. Well, I'm getting pinged.
All right. Black gift bags for the craft show. Logo time. Fiber laser.
Jeremy, is that paper bags? Dude, that's freaking awesome.
Now, just for a comparison, that's what you get from Amazon. That's what I get off my fiber laser.
Dude, that looks good, Jeremy.
You don't have to pay Vistaprint for all that extra money if you got a fiber laser.
Nice. Jeremy, that looks good. I like that tan, too. That looks good on that black.
I can't see.
Well, he didn't send you the video. I've been watching all these videos where people are UV printing on PLA coasters and stuff. Dude, I want one of them, but I don't want one of them.
I want one too, but I would definitely have to find a way to keep it busy because they do not like to sit very long not being used.
Yeah, that's. I'm hoping. Well, just ink in general is going to having to deal with anything with ink in general is going to be a pain.
Yeah.
Because that's the only reason me and my wife hadn't. We've got a Epson. No, Epson up here
Eco tank.
Eco tank to convert.
Yeah.
We haven't done it yet because we haven't found enough stuff that'll keep.
I can tell you what I did. I bought one and went ahead and converted it. Guess how many times I used it?
Once.
0. I did make one print with it. Now it's in the trash can. $50 conversion kit for the ink. $250 printer.
Okay, 3 dogs, you still here? I was looking at that picture. The only that looks a lot better. The only thing I would do is back off the size sticking out of the lettering, but that lettering does look a lot better. And like I said, for the size of that, it ain't really going to matter what kind of shape or how fancy that is, but that looks a lot better with that. And like I said, just shorten it a little bit, or bring the lettering back into the jug a little bit. Other than that, that looks good. I'd hold on to that. And honestly, just once you get that done and kind of taken care of, just kind of run you a print on it and see what it does. And then if it works out good, then fill your bed full of them. That way, it taking that long, it won't be that bad. Man, Jack, that's looking good.
I'm liking it.
I like it. Did you let that run off the edge a little bit?
I did.
Okay. That's what I thought. The shadow of that plate that you got it sitting on kind of I wasn't for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greg, yeah. The printers get constipated. All right. Red one. Red tumbler. I got plenty of space on this one.
I got to focus, ain't it?
What? Oh, your camera? A little bit. But it'll be all right. Who needs focus?
Who needs focus? As long as the laser's focus, that's all that matters.
Who needs focus?
We spend more time focusing our lasers. We don't worry about the cameras.
Okay, now Jim might need some focus. He gets sidetracked by food quite easily.
Oh, Lord.
Love you, Jim. Are you still here, Jim?
Yeah, you still in here? You'd be proud to know I had frozen pizza today.
That's funny. Okay.
Jim's over printing money. Somebody call somebody.
I wish he'd print me some.
I did not incorporate the Oregon into the design. I wasn't planning on that still being around, but there it is.
That would have been pretty cool, though. All right, I'm gonna make this logo just a little bit.
What in the crap are you doing? Throwing it on the floor?
Yes, unfortunately. This thing's got. I'm gonna have to see if I can wipe that off. evidently this one got an oily film in it from some stuff the other day I was cleaning up, and I didn't realize it got sprayed on this thing.
Was that you or me? I guess that was me. Oh. A Harley, my neighbor, she's the one picking up that mug. She says, "Okay, now how much do I owe you?" I got her a box of stuff over here. She's been requesting all kind of different 3D printed parts.
$1 million because Dwayne said he wanted his cut. Who we talking about?
Hmm?
Who we talking about?
No, one of my neighbors, the one I did that tumbler for.
Oh.
Greg said, "Don't drop his logo."
That's starting to fall off. I've got one of those stands that mounts out here on the end that come with the X tool. That'll hold the pressure up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably going to fall again, but we'll figure it out. Jeremy said 30 seconds per bag to engrave one side, including the
He's
switching.
engraving them paper bags over there.
That's not bad. I like those black bags. That was pretty nice.
You see that black box that my that light knife came in when I packaged that knife back up?
Yeah.
I was putting my logo on them because they engrave pretty good too.
Yeah, some of that cardboard does real good.
Engraves down to a white backer. I've got to vectorize my new logo. It just focused. All of a sudden, my camera did. Greg still has not made a light box. He needs to watch my video another 20 times.
Now let's knock the dust off this thing, see what happens.
Mr. Oz, what's going on? We're just engraving some chainsaw bars. Glad you stopped in. Ed's wife wants him to get a 3D printer. You need to go get 2 of them.
Yep.
You don't want one being lonely, do you?
Nope.
Sam says we got to do what the wife says.
I'm always game for that when she says I can buy new equipment.
I'm usually the one standoffish about buying new hardware. She will try to push me into getting something if I show the least bit of interest in something.
Okay, let's see what happens here.
Don't have room. You can put a 3D printer on anything. Put it up on top of the fish tank.
There you go. All right, let's see what this one does. Besides turn into a mess.
Oh, 3 ain't gonna make a farm. I got 5, and I just got a garden.
Okay, again, I'm gonna ask this with again. When I kick that on, does it still cancel out pretty good?
I heard it when
Sound
you
like
first kicked it on, but probably 5
I'll probably
seconds.
have to
Voice
ask
cancellation
that when
takes it
I
out.
cut it off because I can't hear nothing.
Oh, okay.
All right. Jeremy, you're right.
That's right.
Which I can't say nothing because a lot of times I don't eat at the kitchen table either.
Well, I thought that would take an hour. It hadn't even been half an hour. I like his 300mm lens.
Oh yeah, I know that one didn't go through. Pretty sure.
There it is.
I could be wrong though.
Oh, it's a little warm, not too bad. Just grab it on the end. What do you think about that? Everybody's doing circular saw blades. How many chainsaw bars have you seen?
Well, guess what, Mr. Jack?
What you done tore up now?
Looky.
Let me get my fiber laser shut off. That sucker's loud. There. That's good.
That's got a nice shine to it.
Yeah, the good thing about CO2 lasers, they don't care what color the tumbler is.
Yep. Oh, that's gonna look good. What? Yep, that one's.
Almost.
Oh, yes, buddy. That looks good. Now,
I almost see some lines in it. I almost feel like I should have done a crosshatch, but I don't know.
okay. Now.
Oh, well. I think it looks good. moth. Get out of here.
Moth. A moth. Hey, Jeremy, how long did it take you to quit speaking Southern the other day?
Quit speaking Southern. Sure.
Me and him was sitting there talking about something one day, and he said something. He said, man, he said, I've got to quit talking to you and Jack. I said, why? He said, because every time I do, I start talking Southern. He said, it drives me nuts.
Rubbing off on him.
uh,
I like the way you go.
All right, now we're getting rid of that one. All right, that was a 24 and 21. Let's go. Get rid of that one. What did I do with that one?
All right, let me get this picture sent off.
Is it this one? I think it was. No. Well, let's do this. Trace. That's close enough. That's close enough for horseshoes and hand grenades. And turn that sideways. That was that.
That's right, Santa. Need to convert him to our way of talking.
There's that. There's that.
All righty.
Pull that in the center. Centella. All right, I'm gonna get off of that in just a second.
What you playing with over there now? And finish mine. What you doing?
I am doing a bigger logo on that because I want to see how it spreads out over more space. And you know how the stringy lines that was in my logo that I was doing a few minutes ago, I want to see if it kind of helps that a little bit because they were a little narrower. Let's see. Where did you go? Where did you go? Okay, I didn't even do this.
Well, what's everybody else doing? Anybody in chat got anything? Any cool projects going on?
That's what I was getting ready to ask. Well, we know what Jeremy's working on. Either that or it's a video he had from earlier. I do need to do this correction. 83. And I need one of your tools. That I do not have.
Try to get it to you. I don't think it's going to get there tonight.
Nope, that it will not.
Now Jim's losing money. He said he was making money a minute ago. Something must have went awry.
Awry. You don't need to let things go awry, Jim. Losing money. Did you ever get your order in from down south? I'll sit that right there. Okay, now I need to go back. Where did you go? It's going to overlap a little bit, but it'll be okay. Now drop that down to about a 47. There we go. Frame. That could work out all right. Now let's go back up. Yeah, that'll work. We'll see what happens. Ah, hit the wrong button. There we go. $83 object diameter. I forgot to mention your new cover for the U1, Jack.
Oh,
Did you get the 55 liter?
58 quart. See, hang on one second. Let me make this new file right here.
Where's mine at? Yeah, mine's right here.
And I'm digging through some code right now. Oop, there it is.
Ah, crap. I done pulled the sticker off mine. I'm in the process of getting ready to. I'm trying to find the same file that you used on yours, Jack. For your
Walmart?
cover. Yeah, for the cover back there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find that same one because I like the way that one does. All right, let me cut this on.
I've got stickers coming, but they won't be here till I think it says it's going to be on the 27th.
I may not hear you for a minute.
He likes to ignore me.
Yeah. Well, this jet engine running back here. All right, let's see here. Stop.
There they are.
All right, good.
Oh. That sticker's got RFID in it.
Was that the 58 liter or quart?
58 quarts, yeah.
That's what
55 liters or 58 quarts, same difference.
Yeah. Man, I ran that the wrong way. I made it wider than it needed to be.
The new
Yep, I
logo.
like that sticker.
I made these on the LaserJet printer. I got some real stickers coming.
Yeah, Santa. He printed that one. It's I've seen it on printables and Maker. Is it Maker
Oh,
World?
Microworld. Um,
But yeah, I've seen that one. I like that one.
Microworld version. This is for the Walmart bucket. Now, there's two different models. There's one for the Walmart bucket. There's one for the IKEA bucket. The one for the Walmart bucket, the original, is missing some slots back here for these little studs that's supposed to hold the bucket. It still works without it, but there is an aftermarket part to replace this back. If you're facing the printer, it's the back left-hand corner that's missing the slots for those little plastic strips. .3D print a logo and put it on there.
All right, next clip. Yep.
Off he goes to make the world.
Jeremy, I'm gonna have to steal your idea on those black bags because I like the way that prints out. That prints out good. Wait a minute, I might be able to bring that in. Hold on just a second. Yeah. Let me see here. Yeah, I got that pulled. Well, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Yep. There we go. All right. That color looks good on those bags.
Yeah.
Which I guess I don't have the volume on. Anyways. Now. Oh, wrong way. And right there's the. That looks good. I like that.
I like
Jeremy,
that
that
on the
looks
back.
real good. That looks real good. All right, now.
Here's the Walmart
I'm gonna pull
Starlight
you up.
50 quart bin file.
What the? Hold on. There it is.
That bin, I think I paid $6 for that bin.
Who done that one?
And there's the IKEA bin. I like the Walmart bin better. Look
Well,
at the
I
IKEA
don't.
bin.
I like the Walmart brand like you because it don't have that weird, goofy thing in it.
There's the Walmart one, the file. It's Jacob Boone. Oh, well, here's what I've been working on all week. A bunch of these right here. I mean, is that right there is 940 lines of code. I hit the run button. I built this one a couple days ago. The actual source for this one's on my computer at the office, so the actual source there actually has a background, a Milky Way background, or Milky Way background. But that's all I've been working on all week. That and the race game.
Yeah, I figured out. I raised that up a minute ago because I was trying to compensate for the size of the tumbler. I'm gonna have to keep that lower than what it would be normally for like the wood items.
Yeah,
on my focus because it's gonna look a lot better. But now that turned out good. I'm gonna have to do 2 passes for this, or at least for these particular ones, anyways. For this one, for some reason.
oh, you still got me full screen.
I still got you full screen. Well, I was letting you show off your code.
Oh, I was just goofing off.
See how dull that
There
one
you
looked?
go. Now we see what you're doing.
It turned out good though.
Do you wash that down real good with the magic eraser?
I ain't got the magic eraser right now, but see, I
shine it up a bit more.
There is a difference in the. I'm off on my focus that I had a few minutes ago.
Pole position, Santa.
Yep, pole position.
Yeah, magic eraser probably shine it up a little bit better.
Yeah.
And look at the border. I use Dawn dish soap myself.
I like those settings. Now I just need to make sure of I got to get a focal stick made for those on that, and that will work. All right. Now,
Chris, what's going on?
hello, Chris.
I still got my code up. I done all that in Python.
All right, let's go.
There we go.
My big ugly face up now. Stop screen share. Go here. I don't know, but I'm liking that background.
Chris, I don't know how long you've been here, but I finished my project for the evening.
I like that.
So I did this bar, I did that mug, and I did a pocket knife. So it's been a productive evening.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm happy with the production that I made because I've got quite a few of these probably coming up, and that's really going to help.
Oh, yeah.
The red one, 11 seconds for the back of the bag. Dude, that's not bad. I mean, that's a whole lot easier than paying. Yeah, but how much was the bags?
Man, how much are them bags?
How much? I like them bags because I'm probably going to steal them from you. Or steal your idea from you anyways, because I like those black bags like that.
Boxes I use for the pocket knives, they're white on the inside, and that black engraves off and makes a white engrave.
Well, that helps me with this because that's going to set my settings for this.
That clean moth came out. Where'd you go?
But I'm going to have to pull. It's going to have to run 2 rounds for it to get the color that I'm wanting, because I'm running the first round, I'm running it a little bit slower on that thicker one, or on these thicker. I may have to adjust that on a different, like a thinner coated tumbler.
Yeah.
But, and I might just be able to get by with doing like the faster of the 2 rounds, but I'll just have to play at that when I run across a set that I'm having to do that to. But but still, that took what for that logo? Less than 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
So a decent sized logo, I'm looking at less than 3 minutes. And
That's about where you want to be.
yep. So I'll do that. And then I've got some people, I've got a guy that's wanting me to do a couple of special editions. He's wanting to come up with about 3 different wraps, I think, full wraps. And once we do them, say he does 10 of them, that'll be the only 10 he ever does of those. And then that way he can do certain things like that. Vistaprint
$85 for 50 bags.
Ouch. Amazon $16 for 50 bags, and then you put your own logo on. Dude,
There you go.
All day long. All day long in a thing.
And tomorrow too.
Exactly. For the week. Because that's just insane. I like those bags though. I like the look of them. So don't get mad. Well, see, you're in Michigan, so I don't have to worry about you getting mad because I used your product. So me and Jack's both going to steal your product, so it'll be all right. And that was only for one side? Yeah, no. It's probably over $100 for both sides.
For my catch-all trays, I get these boxes from Amazon, and I just put one of my stickers on the side. Make them flat pack, wrap them up, and put some tissue paper in there. Put my catch-all trays in there, seal them up. Put my logo on the side of it. Off she goes.
I don't know if let me go find what I picked up at the restore, local
And
restore.
7 by 5.
Where'd it go? I don't know what I'm going to use them. I know I'm going to use a couple of them. I got 3 of them. I think I'm going to use a couple of them to set up on the table for some hanging.
He says on the one side for that price of this print.
I was at Restore, and they had these. They're only about just 3 foot tall, maybe.
That's a short door.
And it comes in those things, but it's got the working
louvers. Yeah.
So jimmy them a little bit to where they'll stand up and hold it open, and then I can just take and set stuff down on them. But they were $5 a piece. And they're clean too.
Wayne will have the bags in the mountains. Jack will have them in Charlotte and Gastonia.
And Santa's going to have them at the beach.
We'll just cover the whole East Coast.
I like those. What else you got going on this weekend, Jack?
Well, like I said, I got to get out to the shop and make 4 30-inch butterflies out of 1/4-inch ply.
How long will that take to cut those on that?
I'm not exactly sure. What she's wanting 2. Where's that phone number? Right there she is. She's wanting 2 of each. 2 are solid, and 2's got they got all the wings cut out. She's wanting 2 of each, 30 inches. So I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you.
So she's gonna make that like a 2-layered, like a layered.
I think so. This lady is a local lady, and she does epoxy work. She's got all kind of epoxy art, and I've been making her molds for her. That's the lady I've done the Prince symbols for, and she wants the Prince spelled out in the Prince logo too. So she wants those letters about 3 inches tall. So I got to 3D print those and get these butterflies to her.
Well, that ain't bad.
So that's what I'll be working on this weekend.
I am probably going to, let's see here. I'll probably work around here a little bit tomorrow. I still got some more cleaning up to do. I think, like I said, for the past 2 days, me and Maria has worked cleaning up some stuff that's just accumulated over 25 plus years. And we finally got rid of a lot of it. And I had my whole back of my Suburban was completely full of trash bags, full of stuff, just junk. And so we're finishing cleaning up some stuff that's still got to go off. And some of it's I'm trying to make room so I can finish working on some areas of the sunroom that we had stuff piled. And so I'm probably going to work on that. I may not work on a lot in here in the shop that much. Next week, I've got to go see about, I take that back. I may be working some in here because some of these koozies, the magnetic koozies, that guy's want me to do some of these. He said he would probably buy as many as I can do because it's the same guy that's doing some of the stuff for that benefit for the one I done that clock for.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've got that. Let me see if I can pull that up. I need to get it over from my phone. I took a video of it today, and I want to see if I can send it in my messenger or send it to my messenger and show it because it turned out really good.
Well, I also sold one of my plasma cut hand saws. So I'll be in the shop making 2 more of these. This one's not the best, so I'm not going to sell that. This is my wall hanger. This one is actually a mess up, so can't let this one go. I'll be making 2 more of these on the plasma cutter this weekend too.
Let me see if I can get this to pull up in my messenger. Get rid of that.
Greg wants to jump in with us next time. He said if he can. That's
Okay.
only one problem with that. We never know when we're going live.
Well, that's fine. Well, I mean, as far as that goes, I mean, when we're in here and he decides to come in, we can always bring him in.
Oh, yeah, he's always here, so yeah.
We can
Just
always
be
bring
ready.
him in.
That's all we can say. Be ready.
Yeah. Okay, now let's go back. Let me share a screen. I got the light shining through the window kind of was hard on the thing. Let me
a little glare.
I tried to get some different views of it, but dude, I'm telling you, that has been if you set that side by side where the glare's not hitting it,
yeah,
that picture, it was as good in the actual picture as it was on that blade.
Mm-hmm.
It just turned out really well. Thank you, Three Dogs. I hope y'all do. I mean, anybody that's got questions. I mean, I learned a lot. Just like you was talking to him about the lettering, Jack doing the lettering on the side of that thing earlier.
Oh, yeah.
That for me was just as much there for you. I mean, I learned as much from him as you did. So
yeah, I ain't no way I'd be trying to do that in a Tinkercad like you were showing.
Oh no, not that I know it now. I mean, not that I know it now. And like I said, that just steps up. That's what helps step my stuff up.
that Jack uses a magic 8 ball to schedule lives.
So, I mean, and like I said, I hate that I didn't get to do, when was it we got on last, Jack?
Been a little while. I had to look back.
I think it was 2 weeks ago. Almost 2 weeks ago.
Did we do one 2 weeks ago?
Well, I think, who was we on with?
I always got to go back to my YouTube to find out when I've done what.
I can't remember. I can't remember the last one I was on. Maybe that was me and Jeremy and crap. Now I can't even remember.
Yeah, because my 10 days ago was the last time I went live, and that was with Santa.
That's right. I think we
2
done.
weeks ago I was on with IDC.
Oh no! That was when me and Jeremy and Rich was on for a little while during the day. That's right.
Yeah.
I mean,
we was on 2 weeks ago. I was
Yeah.
showing off the prints, the 3D printed prints symbol.
Oh, yep, that's right. Because I done that one, and then I ended up on with just a short period of time. Me and Jeremy and I think Rich got on for a little bit during the day last week, and then and that was it until now. Oh, Three Dogs was asking about that earlier. Honestly, Three Dogs, there's going to be it depends on how much you want to spend and what kind of filament you're mainly going to be doing. I mean, if you're going to do something that's going to be, yeah, I think that one that Jeremy just posted, that GD2, Q2, I think that one would be a good one for the money.
Ender 3. My 2 Ender 3s sitting over there.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you're just going to be doing PLA and PET G, it just really depends. Do you want one that's enclosed? Well, not necessarily enclosed, but
you don't have to have PLA and PET G. Get an A1 Mini.
Yeah.
How much are them?
It really depends on the size. I'll be honest with you, that Anycubic Cobra 3 that I've got, that new Cobra Max, you could print multicolor if you wanted to, but you could still set it up just to run a single color. And then you could run the same color on all 4 reels. So when it got done, it would just switch over to the next one if that's what you was wanting. So, I mean, you can do the bed slinger, or you can do like these, or like the Snapmaker version of it, but there's just a multitude of which ones you would want to go with. And I think Jeremy's been having some pretty good luck out of that GD too. Millie, back over here. Millie, get your hind end over here. Go on. All right, come here. You got to get in the camera too. I know.
Oh, man.
You're smelling of everything. Ain't your mama went to bed yet? You got to come in here and get your belly rubs, don't you?
No belly rubs.
Yeah, you got to get your belly rubs. I'll rub her belly, and then she'll go on like nothing's ever happened.
Well,
I don't blame you there, Three Dogs. I mean, you don't have to tie one up for a single color or anything.
Not if you're using the U1 a lot, yeah.
No, not if you're using that a lot. I mean, what I think Micro Center had that Cobra X, or no, I mean the Anycubic Cobra. Is it the X? Yeah. It wasn't that bad priced. I mean the Anycubic Cobra. Is it the X? Yeah. How am I echoing?
I heard myself and I heard myself.
But
I
think it was what, $299? Which, I mean, like you said, that A1 mini. That really just comes down to bed size.
I really don't too much care for a bed slinger that much, but they're cheap enough. They're very dependable printers. They're not burning down anymore.
No.
They had a little spot right there where it was catching on fire, but
Yeah. Now, like I said, I've had really good luck so far out of my Anycubic. Now, mine is the Cobra 3 V2. I think the Cobra Max or Cobra whatever, I think that one has pretty much taken that over. So, I mean, just find one that's got really good reviews is all I can say.
Again, I tell everybody I'm not a good one to ask about brands.
No.
I like going cheap. Although I got the X1C and the U1, I still like going cheap. All the rest of my machines are bottom of the barrel, scratched together machines. My big CO2 laser was fresh off the boat, straight from China. That made a pit stop at California. I made sure to get it from a U.S. distributor. That way they could look at it and I wouldn't get too much damage from it coming over on the boat. But Omtech was not a thing. Monport was not a thing when I bought that. So it's a no name. My fiber laser is a no name. I've had it for a long time, and it was a 30 watt. I rebuilt it to be a 100 watt. Just
Well, it
bottom
was
of the
the
barrel
other
cheap stuff.
I think I was looking through I think eBay the other day. There is a company on there, was it HL? They've got a place out in California that they bring all their stuff into. And I seen they had some 60 watt and I think maybe even 100 watt. And even their 100 watt was still around, I think the 4,500 mark. And that's for the complete laser. That's not bad for 100 watt.
Now it ain't.
I mean, if you don't have one to upgrade,
Yeah.
you're a whole lot better to buy one of those.
Back when I know everything went stupid sky high, but back when I bought this 60 watt, it was $1,700.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Well, that one, where was that at? Let's see here.
See there? Jeremy's dropping off already.
I'll be in there in a little bit. Let's see here. Okay, right here is the HL. I think it's HL. Anyways, it's a US stock. It's a 60 watt JPT M7 E2 MOPA fiber laser. And it with the coupon, it's $24.49.
Yeah.
And it comes with let's see here. This particular one comes with a 300 and a 175 lens and a 80D rotary tool. And like I said, it's with the coupon right now. It's $24.50.
Yeah, I'm
so, I mean, really, the whole thing about that is like you said, you don't have to have. You're paying for support.
Yes, and that's when I told somebody that the other day. I told them they would name the particular brand, and I said, "Well, I don't really care for them that much. It's a little overpriced for what you're getting." And they said, "Well, what do you get then?" I said, "Well, I can't tell you to go my route either, because most people
may not be what you want
into it, and they need support. I'm not paying for support."
But like I said, that one right yonder. Now, the one name that a part of that one that I'm buying is JPT.
I mean, that's the manufacturer of the source,
and that's the biggest important thing of that whole entire laser.
100% correct.
So you've got that. Let's see here.
I was telling them it's just like a computer. You want to buy a computer? There ain't but 3 different brands of hard drives on them. You want to buy a laser? There ain't but a handful of different brands that makes these sources.
Okay, right here is a JPT 100-watt fiber laser marking machine. It's a HL laser cut, and it is $29.59, and it's the entire
It's how
now,
what's the wattage?
100-watt.
I told somebody.
So I mean, that's not bad.
No.
And that will be the route that I mean, now this particular one doesn't have any extra lenses or anything like that with it, but the lenses don't cost that much for a fiber.
I didn't pay that much for this 300 I'm using right now.
So, I mean, but still, I mean, for today's prices, $29.59 for a 100-watt JPT.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's
good.
not bad at all. Oh, I forgot to send it to you the other day because I got sidetracked. There was a guy down probably within a 30-minute or 20-minute drive of you, 25 minutes, Lincoln, I think.
I mean,
a little bit below
below
Lincoln.
That's just 15 minutes down the road.
He
What is our
had
deal
a 10-watt UV laser for $3,000. A 10-watt?
You didn't call somebody.
I wished I would have, but I got sidetracked working, and I was like, man, I wished I'd have called Jack. And I went back and tried to find it, and I couldn't find it nowhere. A 10-watt, that's an expensive laser.
Long.
No, it didn't last long at all.
Oh, it's
Greg,
raining.
Greg, you need to order me one. I need 100-watt.
That's how you get in a UV is either 5-watt or a 10-watt.
Yeah, well, you can get a 15, but they're like,
Can you get
what?
a 15 now?
Yeah, you can get a 15-watt, but they're like $10,000 or $15,000.
Yeah, my 100-watt. I mean, my 300-watt lens was $66.
Yeah, right here. I mean, right here's another one. It's I don't know what the difference is. Oh, now this one's already in the US. That other one was still in no. It said free delivery to China. I mean, both of these are HLs, and I don't know what the difference in these are. But both of them are MOPA lasers. They're both JPT sourced. Oh, that one comes with light burn and something else. But right here's another one for $29.59. And this one with light burn, easy CAD, and I think there's something else that goes with it.
Oh, it comes with easy CAD?
And it was $36.19. Right here's a 200-watt for $4,100 or $4,200.
I'll get you a 200-watt and show us all up.
You never know. Not for a long time. I've honestly, before I bought another fiber, I would do everything in my power to find like one of the. I think Rich was talking about it. That one step up to the 6-watt UV.
Yeah.
And he said that 6-watt UV was as good as the 10 watts that they had messed with. I think the one that he was talking about.
There's a 200-watt source right there, $2,700.
And see, you can get that whole other laser for $200 more, and it comes with everything.
100-watt source is $1,800.
Oh, 100-watt. Oh yeah, well,
that's $1,800.
Okay,
the 200-watt was $2,700.
Yeah, but still, that's not bad. Let's see here.
I gave $4,000 for my 100-watt source, but it's been several years ago.
Yeah, that was before they started getting popular.
Yeah.
Now a lot of that stuff's popular is the reason that stuff's come down a little bit. Now I would tell you like one thing I would like to get a hold of. I would like to get a hold of one of the fiber cleaning to do like cleaning You see where
I've
they
been
clean the
one of
wood
those.
and stuff like that.
1500 or 2000 watt.
Yeah, I would love to have one of
3 in
those.
1 cleaner, welder,
Yep.
and cutter. I can put that cutting head on my CNC.
Oh yeah, and then take and put but do that, and then take and do like where I've been seeing them clean like old furniture, getting the finish off,
Yeah.
and how it doesn't really damage the wood. It just cleans all the junk off of it. I like that. That would be something to have. But I mean, there's a lot of different stuff out there that you can get, and you just got to look for the deals. And I mean, that's what I'm going to look for, just like you. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for me finding that right there, it wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Buy the source, spend 9 hours on chat with Jack, replace it yourself.
Well, Jim, did Jeremy go to bed?
Said he was headed that direction.
Oh, well, he has been in the woods all week.
After he got called a wimp by Jim.
Well, fellas, I've enjoyed this. I always do.
It's been a bundle.
This has just been I enjoy all of us getting in here and talking and just having a good time. Like I said, I hate that I hadn't done it. I hadn't done it sooner this week, but we'll definitely. I want to start doing this every Thursday. And I know I say that, but I mean, usually ends up being a pop-up, but I need to start making better plans and stuff.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Am I running out of words, Jim? I never run out of words. I may run in a circle, but I never run out of words.
Need to get us a set of projects together.
Yep.
Make sure we have something to do every Thursday.
Yeah. And honestly, tonight, this has been a big help with me. I mean, and that's the whole thing about being able to have more than one person on the live stream is because, like, when one of us is doing something, the other one can sort of catch up and keep going. But this right here has helped me out a lot tonight. Just having this time to shoot the bull and work on this right here, because that ended up being a good setting for that. So I think I can work that in.
Well, Greg, it's 9:30 here.
Greg, you got another 4 hours before you go to bed, ain't you? 3 hours at least? No, 4 hours, 5 hours. If you stay up the way we've been staying up. See, now Jim, he won't run for the hills because he'd spend another 3 hours on here with us if we stayed. But I've got a football game to go to tomorrow night because it's that time of year again. So my Friday nights are pretty much going to be kaput. And then let's see here. Wrestling season starts. There's going to be at least 2 to 3 nights a week that I probably won't be in here. So I want to get something in, and then, like I said, we may have to end up just changing up maybe towards the first of the week or something. Is anybody doing anything on Mondays?
Mondays is the edge of tech. I don't watch it every Monday.
I don't either.
I hardly watch it at all much anymore.
I mean, I don't want to encroach on anybody else's stuff, but I mean,
Tuesday is laser everything.
Yeah. Well,
Wednesday is IDC.
Well, 9 times out of 10 on Tuesday, if I did do it on a Tuesday, it's going to be early enough that we could always get off because they don't start till 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
So that's not that bad. But
I got a lineup Saturday.
Huh?
I got a lineup Saturday. Starts with 3DHP, Mr. Jerry.
Now, does this start on us at 12 or 3?
2.
Okay. I can't remember. But so I mean, like I said, I want to continue doing. I've been having a blast with this, and more people we meet, more time we have, just ends up being a good time. And then because like when we do this, I mean, it's just no different than Jeremy message Jim. You can message whatever, say, hey, I want in. Come on.
Oh yeah, Greg's asking how he's gonna get the link next time. He don't have Facebook.
Greg, wait a minute. You sent your email to Jeremy, didn't you? Here, wait a minute. Let me go in here. Hold on just a second. Go on here and send your
That is right, Chris.
wait a minute. That's not got my hold on, wrong one. Go in there. Right there's my email. Crafted Creations 2023 at yahoo.com. Just send it to me and I will email you a link the next time we go on. Just remind me.
You got
if
it
we
too.
get in here, just remind me.
Yeah.
Do what?
He says you have it too.
I do. Oh yeah, that's right. I do have it. Never mind.
Oh yeah, never mind.
I forgot about that.
Just forget that whole.
Yeah, just forget about that. Don't worry about it.
Chris said Santa goes live every other Monday. So
Yep.
Jim says I want in.
Jim, you're gonna have to. I got to get off here right now.
Yeah, it's been 3.5 hours.
I think Jack's got to go to work in the morning.
I do.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I seen your text. I think your text dinged my phone this morning at like 6:30. Because I got it sitting beside the bed. It dinged off. I normally cut that one back.
It might have been. I was already been at the office for an hour.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about what time it was.
That was funny. But all right, Jim, I promise you can come on next time we're on. As long as you let me do the same. Only day Friday for me. Well, so that's what I've been trying to figure out is, I mean, Thursday seems like a decent, and I know Jeremy and Jim go on every once in a while on Thursdays or Wednesdays.
They got to scoot over.
Do what?
They'll just have to scoot over.
Or we can just combine it all together. I know, Jeremy's not going to stay the whole time.
No.
Which I don't blame him, because it gets late. But I got to give Jeremy grief. He's been working hard this week. He's been plowing roads. But I don't know. We have a good time. Well, y'all have a good day. We'll holler at y'all next week, and we'll probably see you all in some chats throughout the weekend, and we'll go from there. Jim, go make some money.
Go make some money. Go make me some money.
Yeah, send me some money. We'll just go with that.
You got to make it as long as you send it. I don't care where you get it from.
Exactly.
Well, I'll try to have something put together for another one pretty soon.
Yeah, we will. Well, I'm going to try to start doing this every week, and I'll try to just start pulling stuff in that I'm working on or whatever and testing stuff, and we'll go from there. All right, y'all fellas, have a good night. We'll see y'all later.
Catch you next time. Stay tuned for the next.